my stats and whatnot and how they've been modified. So if I saw something that said I shoot fireballs as a weapon, I'd probably want to take that. If I saw something that shot plague bullets, I'd want to take that. You can also see some of the things that I've already equipped on this particular character. And then this is the aspect stone. It's the identity of the character that you're playing. If this changes, if I pick up another aspect stone, that becomes the new thing that I'm doing. So, oh no, there we go. One of the other things that's really unusual about this game is that it takes a lot of the uh, lore from, wow, what is the name of that thing? Okay, from fuck, Cthulhu. Um, that particular book. And so there's a lot of like really interesting sort of otherworldly eldritch horror, as it were. And this particular level happens to be bugs and whatnot, but yeah, it changes. So it's got a lot of things going, like many roguelikes. I want to accumulate power ups and become better, but because I get weapons and other things, um, I yeah. So one of the things I also want to show, that's what the dodge looks like. I can actually dodge all over the place just about all the time. There's like a half-second cooldown on it. So dodging is like highly encouraged, and it's nice because it means that when the game gets bullet helly, I can actually go like that and just pass right through them. And sometimes the bullets will even impact the character, but they don't do any damage. So remember what I was saying about the aspect stone? Well, if I change it, I get a bonus to fire damage and a bonus to rate of fire. And in fact, my shot changes. Those are fire shots now. I also get some more health because this character, the one I'm playing now, has more health. Um, and actually, let's check the inventory. So fire damage is way up. Damage itself is down, but the rate of fire is up a little bit. Um, I'm not entirely certain I want to keep this. I think I will probably go back to the eye, even though the dramatically less hit points is a pretty risky thing. He comes with such a boost to damage, generally speaking. Yeah, that I find him to be really useful. I really like lasers as a weapon, anyways, because they have such a high rate at which they tick for damage. In that instance, I walked over the sludge on the ground, and that's what damaged me. Pain in the ass. Now, there was a guy over here who's at a shop. Now, actually, that's not a shop. That's a gambler, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I lost the money. That's okay. The money in this game, I don't think is truly dreadfully useful. You can't control whether a shop manifests or not. So, and since that's the only use for the money aside from, say, the gambler, who just gives you more money to buy potentially something from the shop, it's kind of eh. And I think if I remember correctly, the shop vanishes after you use it initially, anyways. So, yeah. So let's see what we got here. I think once I finish this, I'm actually going to get to fight a boss. It'll be the second boss I fought in this particular run, um, and the bosses themselves change. It has so much in similar with Isaac because it's in the same category of games. But you know, the more okay, I've activated a power here, which caused those lasers to go everywhere and kind of hit everything at a pretty good distance. And the screen sort of warps and changes because those heads are causing that. That's part of what they do. This guy right here. And then once he dies, it changes back. But this game loves filters and actually does some pretty cool stuff with them from time to time. Yeah, I'm in pretty decent amount of trouble. Need it? Come on. Damn, those priests are annoying. Shit. I think. Haha, health. Excellent. So each one of these is a little like Zelda in that it has half heart segments. Now I do have a mana bar. Come on. All right, just a little bit of gold, nothing else. We're getting out of here. All right, Hive Burrow. Ah, this boss. Okay, now obviously I have a range. I don't remember if there's stuff that changes range. I'm pretty sure there is. And this boss happens to have a couple different phases as you sort of, beat apart the malignant flesh beast. So I'm mostly trying to make sure that I clear out these little guys because I want to reduce the amount of bullet hell that I have to endure. Yeah, he's a lot faster now and does a bit more sort of darting about, which is mildly annoying. Oh, I'm still good. Still good. All right. So much for the malignant flesh beast. I think Mandira's heart, hit points. Hearts often give hit points. The damage is down just a little bit. Modron core gives me some more damage. So all in all, our damage stayed about the same, I think. Yeah, because Madira's heart is damage 0.1, and the core is 0.1 damage. So basically, I just got a net higher rate of fire, which is fine. Now, once I buy something, fires plague bullets. This is going to be a lot better. What was this one? That was an extra laser. Introvert potions are really bad. In this, you kind of have to use the potion to identify it, which is pretty dangerous. So you have to be careful about like when you're using potions and whatnot. Wow, these plague bullets are firing really quickly. And I have a lot of bonuses to plague damage, so I think I'm going to be doing just fine. Because I don't think rate of fire actually affects lasers. They just tick off and damage kind of whatever. So they're better in the early game, or they're better in runs where you're not doing much in the way of bonus rate of fire. Now those hearts right there, I believe they will reverse my control, so I want to be real careful about choosing them, or sorry, running into them, I should say. This is a bonus magic potion. I think it gives me more magical power. Because using any of my abilities, X or Y down there, will result in magic power being consumed at a certain rate. And there are ways to get more magic power, like the maximum pool, but it's really not particularly easy, and that was a boss. And I couldn't tell because of the plague bullets. All right, I want to clear out the enemies around that pedestal that you saw back there because that is going to allow me to summon at least one boss. What is this? Strike a nearby enemy. Well, considering the issues that I have with hit points, I think I'll do this. I want to clear out up here because if I have to dodge around, I don't want to be dodging into enemies and then having to deal with them. I want to clear them out first. And they won't respawn. All the enemies that are here are what are going to spawn for this level. So that's going to be the end of it. And I think the Canopic Jar just got me a little bit of health back. Whoops. And like a dunce, I lost it again. But that's okay. I think we've cleared out enough that I will have room to maneuver. Now, there is a time limit on these floors. You don't want to stick around forever because eventually the level will start to have, from the bottom towards the top, a forward sweeping, just I don't know what to call it. It's a filter, changes how the level looks, and it kind of is like covering it with death. So having defeated him, Golden Gladius emits lasers, and this one, I don't remember what it does. I think this one also. Oh, this one launches missiles. I'll take the lasers. I like them way better than the missiles. I just don't feel like the missiles hit with enough consistency. Sometimes because of their turn radius, they can't ever actually impact the enemy. And now that I know where the exit is, I can feel a little bit more comfortable about getting out of here. It's not really blocked off. I mean, on almost every level, the exit is up near the top. But if there was anything that I wanted to go back and explore, so let's see what we got. What I'm really hoping for is more hit points, frankly, because I don't think that. Wait a minute. Wow, that laser is huge. That's new. I had played this a while ago, and there have been some improvements that have been made to it since, and I'm definitely going to start a new run. And when I do, I'm not going to choose Eyeball. He's fun. Don't get me wrong. Unidentified potion. You feel ill, so that was damage. I like the eyeball. He's fun. He's a fun challenge, and I especially like the fact that he starts off with a much higher damage rate because it makes it a lot easier to pretty much obliterate enemies. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of confused. I feel like the reason the laser is bigger is because instead of firing laser from the eyeball, which is what I usually shoots, I'm getting. Let me check something. My damage has gone way up. I thought so. I think rather than fire two separate lasers, it is simply making the laser that I do fire way bigger. It might also be a reflection of increased damage. That could be, and that would be interesting. Now, as far as Plague goes, I don't think but am uncertain if Plague spreads between other enemies. I mean, it's a little hard to tell right now, especially because I'm kind of taking them all out pretty quickly, which is what I want to be doing anyway, so I'm not going to complain. But I think that they simply wanted to have a couple different sort of damage types so that they could have modifiers for them. Um, so I've picked up organs already that improve my plague damage, and that's one of the reasons I was so happy to get this particular book. Now, if I get something that is going to shoot fireballs, I will probably get rid of the plague bullets for that. Although, given the rate of fire that they've had, that might not be wise. It's hard to say. Launch a ring of fireballs. That is a pretty good ring of fireballs, but I think I'm going to stick with the health. Although, you know what? I can't afford to stick with the health. So when I finish this level, or sorry, this stage, I guess would probably be a better term. There's going to be another boss just like the last one. What a surprise! But the problem is that when I fight him, the jar happens to say that I get the health when I smite an enemy, and based on having used it that one time, it looks like I have a ring around me. It deals damage to one enemy, that enemy dies, and then I get the health. Well, I can't do. Oop, actually, I didn't mean to leave. I was just trying to get an angle on the succubi. That's a shame. There might have been more stuff in that level to have picked up, but I'll just have to live with that. Now, it is nice that with the plague bullets, they do at least, do damage over time as you would expect. Fire doesn't really do anything aside from damage, and uh, ice tends to do less damage, but it also has a pretty decent chance to hold someone in place. And so being able to hold them in place and sort of dodge around them is a really handy ability to have. And I'm really liking these plague bullets because given the frequency of them and the fact that they're firing off at like multiple enemies at any given time, that's really strong, and I'm very pleased with it. There we go, lots of lasers. Now, one of the books that is my all-time favorite book is I want to say it's like Octavia Dreamweb. some nonsense like that. Because all the book titles are actually really flavorful, and they make me giggle on a consistent basis. Um, it fires off 8 separate lasers. And that is something that I would really like to have going for me at the moment, because being able to fire at 8 different enemies is very appealing. In addition to my primary attack. Come on. I'm also hoping that there's one. Gonna come across a champion monster, because I've been doing pretty. Wow. Yes. More plague damage. I don't know if I can plague the boss. It's been a while since I fought him. Extra bullets. Nah. This is way better. There. Okay, I think I've explored the level. Now it's time to go, and this should face or allow me to face the boss. Having kind of shitty hit points, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do or who I'm facing. I don't know if I know this particular boss's patterns, so I'm just gonna try to circle him, and he is going down quite quickly. Wow. Okay. Come on. That was awfully close. Get wrecked, son. More hit points. Rate of fire's down a little bit. So this last stage tends to have a lot tougher enemies, duh. But it also goes on for a bit before the boss, and it could just be my luck, but I feel like I've gotten some pretty damn good drops from champion monsters in this region. I mean, you can already see that was a common chest because it has like no gold around it or anything like that. And I'm gonna pop that right away. Why am I not having an angle on him? Okay. Okay. So far, so good. I'm still pretty well smoking these guys. This is not super high damage as far as I'm concerned. It's good. It's definitely good. Like oftentimes, other characters aside from Eyeball start off with like 1.25 damage. So having 2.08 is obviously doing quite well for me. Um, and sometimes that's why there's the different elements. Being able to get like a 40% bonus on plague bullets can compensate for kind of low damage, as it were. I'm just gonna go like that and dodge through that nonsense. I was kind of hoping, there we go, because those guys will just generate bullets forever, like you saw, and I don't really want them restricting my ability to move around to whatever extent I have control over that. There we go. Hey, more health. I do really feel that this is probably one of the prettiest of all the levels. Oh, yes! This is a super chest. I don't know if that's what it's really called, but that's what I'm going to call it now. The super chest is going to spawn 3 champion monsters simultaneously. And my job, of course, is going to be to kill them. So in addition to getting, there we go, what is this? Okay, well then I don't want it, at least not for now. But having picked it up, it'll go into my log of items acquired, so that's always important. I am something of a completionist. All right, I think I've cleared out enough, almost. Yeah, there we go. All right. The risk here is that I will die, and that will end the run. I'll have to start something new, but I'm going to be doing a couple runs anyways, and my chances of death against the boss are decent. So let's roll some dice and see if we can get super powered. All right, 1 is down, 2 is down, and there's the last one. And only a single point of damage. So the Quicksilver Shard, 4 powerful blades. Are very unclear. Well, obviously this is a step up from the other thing. Unidentified potion. Yeah, I'm going to take slow, the brain, bonus hit points, which is nice. As you can see, my magic is kind of recovering pretty slowly, but I did get some stuff that gave me like bonus mana regeneration or some nonsense. Ooh. Please die and quickly. Yes. Eyes often do damage, so when you see those, you know what you're in for. Now, I've identified enough of the potions that I don't feel like the potential positive effects that are left undiscovered are good enough to really warrant me investigating. Like, at least I know that poison is not in the mix anymore. Rank 4 extra bullets. Let's try it. Yeah. You saw just for a split second there the multiple shots from the laser. And that's why it's so freaking awesome. It can do something random each time, I think is what its shtick is. Bye. I think I'll stick with this. And part of the hesitation is it's great here, but once I have to actually fight the boss, being able to fire at multiple targets is irrelevant. He only has one part, so having multiple targets is just not going to help me. What I really need is damage or stuff that's going to cause damage at a decent distance. Okay, so far so good. Now, if you notice, the bullets are actually originating from where the book is. So sometimes, because these things rotate, I can get them to hit targets that I wouldn't otherwise hit. And were the laser sword actually generating an independent laser, that could also be a bit of help. There we go. I think we already defeated the champion on this floor. There isn't just one per floor, but there's a decent chance that there's only one on a given floor. And that's one of the best reasons to explore, to try to find those guys, because they drop organs. And I want to fill myself with all of the otherworldly organs I can, which is actually a pretty funny gay joke now that I think about it. I don't know. Wait a minute. Yep, those. That right there is a champion monster. Yeah. There we go. beetle thing, really? Luck. Well, it helps the plague damage. That's good. Entropy is its own other type of damage. I don't usually do much with entropy. It's it stacks well with plague damage because it also seems to do some damage over time. I don't really understand how it works if I'm being completely honest though. I have all this extra money for no reason because there's no shop. Now, it's not like I'm gaining any actual experience from defeating these enemies, so I guess it's time to go. That might be... Yeah, there's only one more stage until the boss, so this is my last opportunity to pick up any power-ups I can, like that, potentially. Oh, the Actilion! Yay! This was the book I was talking about before. And actually, it does seem that it fires... I mean, in addition to firing independently of me, it is at least useful against the boss from the perspective of because I'll be firing at least two beams. I would really like to end both of your lives over there, but for some reason I am having difficulty getting the appropriate angle. Rats. I think I'm still gonna, as cool as this is, and as much as I like it, I think I do ultimately more damage with the plague bullets, and it's going to be a little more helpful against the boss because I'll be doing damage over time. So I'm kind of hoping that this is going to help me just clear out the level very quickly so that I can, and I'm playing a teeny bit reckless, I should slow my roll. Oh, fucking Undead King. There we go. He has a decent amount of hit points if he's surviving that long. Against the boss, the poison damage taking over time when I'm not shooting at him should be helpful. It probably won't persist on him as long as it would on any other enemy, but it's been a while. Who knows what's changed or hasn't. Um, Come on. Uh, well, yeah. Damn it. I should have used my slow potion. Well, back to here. All right. So there's all sorts of other characters that you can play as in addition, and they all have different abilities. But I think ultimately she is one of my favorites because she has the ability to simulate a random potion effect, and she can identify every potion that she picks up. So there is never a question of what it is that you've gotten. And considering the fact that potions are generally speaking, yeah, and she has a damage of 1. Yeah. Anyways, considering that potions are one of the more common rewards that you get out of even a basic chest, it is, in my opinion, worthwhile to have them. Now, I want 100 gold right the fuck now because that tooth right there, every organ that I can ingest is well worth my time and money. Um, I don't think I've ever seen a truly bad one. There have been some that have been bad for me in that particular moment, but it's not objectively bad. So I'm trying to use her ability here periodically. So damage is up a little bit. That's going to help. Not a ton. This potion, or sorry, this pedestal right here is a matter of challenge. If you activate it, it will summon up a monster that is unique to the pedestal. It never varies, so it can be predicted, but it also teleports to follow you, so it can't be avoided. And ultimately, it's incredibly dangerous to sort of, try that because it makes the rest of the run more difficult, even if you defeat it. Now, you get better rewards, which is the appropriate, response to difficulty being increased, but um, yeah, it's still it's still something where I look at what I already have and what I don't have to assess my potential for, actually fighting the damn thing. Okay, so some early plague bullets are good. Ah, it has changed my bullets to plague bullets. Okay, it's not entirely unexpected. So now I fire in a burst. I do like that she has a higher movement speed, because that also, of course, helps with the dodging. Dodging is fairly important in this. There aren't a lot of effects that change your movement speed for that matter, and they don't usually change it by much. In fact, they change it basically by the amount that she does, 10% at most. Hell, on the last guy, I think I had picked up something that improved the rate of rate of movement. Do do do. So as far as the enemies go, they have the chance to drop, money, or mostly money and health. Sometimes they drop mana as well, but that's less of a concern for me. Oh, I didn't want to go that way. There we go. Max MP and MP regen. Cool. Ooh. Huh. I don't know if I have the ability to defeat this with the expediency that is going to be required. Eh, let's roll some dice. Oh, apparently I totally have... No, wait, that wasn't a boss. Die champion. Grab this. I want to get that guy in particular because those plague bullets that he's able to sort of spawn are so numerous that it's really hard to avoid him. This guy's frankly a fucking pushover. I don't really give a shit about him. Please die. He's tanky though. All right, that was pretty good. Let's see what we got. Needed the book. Doesn't matter. It fires an extra shot of whatever you already have. Damage taken plus 1%. That's not a problem. Fires extra bullets rank 2, and that's a poison potion, so we skip it. Mm. Oh, the extra bullets from this are just standard bullets. My mistake. I thought there would be more of whatever it was I was already firing. Boop. Grab that. The extra bullets are still handy for reasons I already described. Being able to fire at multiple targets is incredibly important because against certain enemies, I can really just wade right the fuck in there with no concern except dodge the bullets. I think I rather like this. Wait, how do I know where the exit is? Whoops, walked into that one. But still did a pretty decent job of avoiding, ouch, everything else. I still don't know where the exit is. Okay. Do, 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 do. Nope. Mm, I've had this one before. I'm going to demonstrate it. That's all it does. I don't think it's that great. And that's okay. It is perfectly all right to have not great items in the game because there has to be bad items in order for there to be good items, and I most certainly can live with that. Bonus to hit points, ice damage, but I move a little slower. That's what I was talking about. Not always something that you can that's terribly bad, but not something I would have wanted. And because it's an unknown organ, I am annoyed because I would have liked to have known what it is that that did before taking it. And truthfully, if I'm being honest, would probably have taken it anyways. Oh, health. Yeah, we're definitely taking that. Now, what I'm going to try to do this time is collect health containers, little drops from wherever on the level, so that I don't have to use the potion, and then I can just hold on to the potion for a while. Of course, if I come across a better potion, that won't have been a helpful thing to do, but what else can I do? It's not like monsters can drop potions, so at least I don't have to worry about shit coming up that frequently. I'm going to activate that for sure. And I really should have cleared out stuff before I did this. But he generates some of his own monsters anyways. These little guys shooting the entropy bullets. Jeweled emblem? Seriously? That is open. Do I want to investigate a little more? There's 2 health right at the exit. I think I have the time. Let's explore over this way and make sure there's nothing left. I kinda doubt there is. Yeah, I don't think there's even the room for there to be anything left. All right, we're out of here. It's not like I get experience from killing these enemies. Nope. Boss. Oops. Okay. This guy is not a huge challenge. He has some more advanced stuff he's going to do when his hit points get lower, but until then, I'm really not concerned about him. Mostly because he doesn't really reach the levels of bullet hell that most of these other bosses can achieve. Oop. Also, he's kind of hilarious. Uh, these are not the greatest drops I've been getting so far. I've got tons of mana bonuses, but if I can find something with Plague, I'm gonna want it. Okay. Back to Beetle World. You know, in most of the levels, I feel like the enemies that are generated are finite. Like there's a certain amount of them that are supposed to be there at any given time on the level in the location that they respawned at, and that's fine. Uh, oops, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. On this level, I feel like it just periodically throws enemies as I go along because those guys fly in, and I don't know if they're supposed to be here or they're just being added because I've been wandering around and they wanted to throw some monsters at me. But considering that stuff can also pop out of the ground, I just don't really have like a great sense of what it is I'm facing whenever I come to one of these levels. Especially because I can literally, like I have just now, kind of wander into that mob right there without a fucking sense, which is, part of the reason this level's dangerous. It's just strange on top of everything else. Rate of fire, movement speed is back up. More MP regen. Oh shit. In case you're wondering, this is one of the potion effects you can get, introspection. It just zooms the fuck in on your character, and it has something else that's like open eyes. And it lets you see even more. And introspection and open eyes can stack, which is kind of cool. One of the other reasons that I like this character is because she's a little bit risky. Not not anywhere near so as running with like a single hit point or a single health container, which is technically 2 hit points. But anyways, but I like the idea that when I'm in trouble, I can go and press the button and see what happens. And in this instance, I've been slowed. But so has everything else. Come on. Okay, 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 okay. Damn it. Okay. Hardly matters to me. It's so rare to find shops and it's so rare that they truly have stuff that I want that I'm not really concerned about money ever. It would be cool, however, if they had something in this like Midas Touch, or not Midas Touch, Money is Power in Isaac, where, the more money you have, you get a damage bonus. Um, and frankly, I think it would make this game a hell of a lot easier. It would be basically like, oh, I won the match as soon, or the run as soon as I got it, which should be fun for me. I like winning. Winning is awesome. But that's probably why it's not, in fact, in the game. And also, you don't want to too heavily copy others. You want to do your own thing. And that's certainly something this game does. I mean, they have really taken good advantage of the advantages you have when you just don't have to control firing. Okay, eyes are damaged. We want eyes. Oh, or rate of fire, which is also sort of technically damage. I'm glad that I have plague bullets because plague damage has a bonus to it. But at the same time, I think if I find another weapon, I'm going to at least look into what the fuck it does, because I'm not a huge fan of this current weapon. I don't know why he's shooting off in a direction I am not, but that's cool. He can live his life how he wants until he can't anymore, because I end it. There. Yeah, and more are flying in. Come on. I don't think I like my Y. It does half of what it says it does. It flash freezes enemies in place, and great. Kudos. But that is not enough. It's not nearly enough. I want a better active. Oh, yeah, trick to open eye. It follows you between levels. So, being able to see this far is a huge benefit, frankly. Do, 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 do. Come on. Guts. More mana. More fucking mana. All the mana in the goddamn world. Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, one of the best ways to generate mana is to actually kill things. Like, you have mana regeneration otherwise, it's just really fucking slow. Hmm. You know, I do want to leave. There we go. I just didn't want to run into his bullets while I was at it. Ooh, I don't know if I fought this boss. This is exciting. 8 poison damage. Now those beetles are not targetable, and they are going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, she's really not that bad so far. There it is. Holy shit. That's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, explosion is one of the potions you can get, and frankly, oh, so you okay. So last time when it exploded, that was because I had fucked the hell up and hadn't got to it in time. I thought it exploded because I damaged it. Come on. Foul Temptress. Tempted with beetle spawn. Come on. There we go. And now all these little assholes are going to pop. Damage bonus, ice damage. Expanded Insight and Black Eye. I do not know what Black Eye does. I never have. I've never been able to figure it out, but I now have it. Oh, I had actually meant to be activating that. I want to try, see if I can get Open Eye again. It's a real crapshoot, like the crappiest of crapshoots. Another explosion. Oh, good. Even though I have the mana for stuff, there's also a cooldown, and there's a little tiny bar, and they gray it out. Um, it might be a matter of my resolution, but as far as I'm concerned, it's really the UI is really out of the way, which is great for dodging things and not having it in the way. But it also makes it a little hard for me to notice sometimes. Blood feels hot. Yes, this is the best effect. It slows everything else so that you can just sort of go through and kind of wipe them out because they still create bullets, but they create them very slowly. I think that might be the first time I've ever gotten damage done to me by those eyes. I kind of think of them like vultures because they're always circling around overhead. Eye vultures. Wow, this is a fuck ton of vultures. I have never seen this many. They must have really upped them for this level. And interestingly enough, they are dangerous not because there's a lot of them and I have to shoot them down, but because while I'm shooting them down, I can't shoot anything else because it only targets whatever is closest to you. I feel better. Good. I'm a fan of feeling better. All right, give him a little time for that to clear out. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, shit. Yes, I can see further, which means I can now see that there is no point in pursuing this path. Another one of those eye vultures is fucking streaming straight towards me. A book! I like books. Pick up the unknown something. Unknown relic. Fires 2 lasers! Well, I was firing 1 before, so 2 is better. Okay. Yeah, 2 lasers is especially valuable because of these fucking eye vultures and my ability to get rid of them. Monster energy drink. because of the M on the floor. Tee-hee. Or it could be because I'm a fucking monster. That's also true. Well, not entirely true. It's something somewhat true. I hate it when my blood feels thick, don't you guys? I feel better. Good. One of the many reasons that I like to fire off that ability so frequently. It is not the most reliable health regeneration. I don't know if it's been changed or not, but in the past there were some items that just straight up you press a button, you get half a heart. And it had a decently long cooldown and it required a whole bunch of mana so you can use other abilities, but who fucking cares because the ability to just periodically generate stuff. Come on. I want the gold. Whoa, 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 whoa. Motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Holy shit. Look at that fucker. You know, because it wasn't enough to threaten me in such a efficient way. Come on. Max HP up. And then damage down. God fucking damn it. Well, you know what? I've still got 0.5. I started with 1. Still an improvement. And the extra health really is not going to hurt. Grab that. We'll just try to keep it up. Now, with my blood feeling thick, I'm wondering if it affects my cooldowns. Yeah, those gibbering masses are like the masks from the beetle level. Their effect is sort of to mess up the visuals and try to make it hard for you to play in that way. Okay. Third eye opens. All right, I found the exit. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I feel better. That's helpful. Now I've got 4 hits I can take. Come on, come on. Wow, those guys are way tankier now. Just lose a little bit of damage and suddenly they can go for days. Those little fuckers, the jumpers, do not want... Maybe you could just die from the poison? That would be like super considerate of you. Yeah, and that's why I don't want to deal with them. God damn it. Explosions bring... Eh. As much as I like Eyeball, it's kind of like a way to just sort of quickly re-roll your run until you get something you wanted. There is a very minor amount of story to this game, Um, I kind of wish that it actually had the ability. Okay, see more. Ooh, I like this. I mean, I can't do a lot of damage, so moving really fast doesn't help, but and also I still don't know how that finds portals, just like the other one. But it's definitely better than the other one by like a lot. Being able to suddenly move quicker and most importantly see all of that distance. Like I know that I can kind of just rush in here, clear all that fucking shit out. Doesn't last very long though. It's kind of whatever, but all right, found the boss. Yes, explosion. Rate of fire, plague damage, dark seeking. Don't know what that means. Speed potion. I like speed potions because it slows everything else down rather than just speeding you up. I don't have 50. Now, one of the things that I will say, remember how I was talking about the UI? I can't really see it, blah blah blah. Well, even though I can't see the UI, there are audio cues, and you'll hear like I don't know what to call it, tones, chimes, periodically letting you know that different power-ups are either have come off of cooldown or have received sufficient mana to be used. I don't know. However, they chose to do that. I still don't have 50. Well, I'm out of here. I'm just going to take this and speed my way towards the exit. And you know what? I might be mistaken. It really might be the case that you just have to kill enemies in order to generate mana. I think that is the case. I thought it generated on its own. The shit is that? I've never seen that happen before. Well, unless there's a particular reason to kill these things, I'm probably just going to move on with my life and ignore them. Okay, I'm moving on with my life and ignoring them. You can generate them, but I don't have to fight them. Still interesting to see things like this when you haven't before. Da, 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 da. Hmm. It's been a very long time since I've taken damage from a goddamn bat. I can tell you that much. My blood feels hot. Okay, good. See how slowly their bullets move? Interestingly enough, the fact that their bullets move so slowly can sometimes be a huge negative because they don't clear out enough. And yeah, you can sort of dodge through them, but sometimes where exactly that dodge is going to end and you suddenly get hit by a bullet that, you couldn't have avoided any other way, that can be an issue. Nope, no gold. I don't know if I can care because there's no other shop in this level anyways. Gold is useless. Uh, 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 uh. There we go. Oh, there's the exit. I don't really see. I don't see any champion monsters. I don't see Any item pedestals or books? Oh, I had not looked far enough. All right. It's going to be a little harder to clear out this region because those guys keep spawning, but we will do our damnedest. Blood feels hot is good. Unknown follows plague bullets. Okay, that's good, I think. Do I have bonus to plague? I have bonus to plague. And frankly, one of the things I would really like to have as like, sort of a random mix of things is just really high rate of fire and not lasers, because I don't think lasers are affected. But it would actually be incredibly cool to just get rate of fire, rate of fire, rate of fire, even if I had low damage. Seriously. Okay. Again. Ring of fireballs. Yeah, I really should have used that one more, but I can use it right now. And I will make a point. And actually, that's one of the upsides of this thing, I think. And I'm going to check as soon as it becomes available. Awaken. Right. It resurrects enemies, but it doesn't resurrect champion mobs, which is a shame, frankly, because I would have liked to get additional organs. Ah, shit. Another. Oh, that's health. Pierced heart. Firing random little bullets every couple of bullets is honestly not super great. I don't really care for chilled bullets that much anyways because they don't do a lot of damage. Oops. That was not what I intended to do. Wanted the fireballs. There we go. That's more like it. I don't... In my inventory, does it show where I am? Am I on the first level? I can't be on the first level. I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. I just want to clear out up here. Because I don't think I can even leave the level with him around, or he'll follow me or something like that, so... Slow. I think that slows me. Alright, we're going to risk it. There's some health sitting around. And I'm really not doing a fuck ton of damage to him, but so far, a lot of his attacks have not been too particularly deadly, because I have the room to maneuver. Oop. I spoke too soon. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about when I said he was super deadly, because he really can fire off some nasty attacks. Come on. Oops. I won. Move speed and rate of fire. Okay. Oh, this is layer 1. Shit. Riches abound, health is more common. And I think those are effects from him. I don't think they're random modifiers in the level. Had I realized that they were going to show, I would have been trying to like watch and see if they were a thing that was around, but whew. We're gonna go. All right, let's watch and see if those modifiers are still there. Sail, health is more common. Okay, so these are random effects on the level. And I think they were added as a result of having defeated the Star Child, like these are my bonuses. I remember when I first came across one of those in like my first playthrough, there was a little pop-up that said if you fight him, he's very difficult and he'll make the rest of the game more difficult. That does not seem to truly have been the case. Yep. Should not have grabbed that on retrospect because that was a full health segment pickup. What I really would like is to pick up a whole bunch of health right now because since health pickups are more common, it would be very advantageous to just be able to grab all of the health and store it and have it available for later. You know, if there's a sale, does that necessarily mean that there's also a shop? I would hope the answer is yes, but it would be an interesting oversight if there was no shop at all. Oh, a health potion. That's what I'm talking about, which means I'll pop my other health potion. I think the short answer to what this thing does is it duplicates random effects. So it's kind of like what I already have as far as the potions are concerned, random potion periodically when I press the thingy. So I don't know if I really prefer that to fireballs. I mean, it's not like I get a bonus to fire, just being able to, know what it is you're getting on a consistent basis, like it being damaged when you need it to be damaged is probably the better way to go. If it was the only thing I'd come across, I'd keep it until I found something better. That is an appropriate response. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, perfect. Guaranteed organ. Or is it always a guaranteed organ? I think it's a active item. I really hate that they switch up between diagonals and crosses when it comes to their effect. For fuck's sake. These guys are inestimable pains in the ass. There. Please. Please die. They're tanky motherfuckers. And they're not even tanky motherfuckers, they're just... I'm just weak. That's really what it comes down to. Dude, little Illithid, please go the fuck away. Damage, excellent, and quite a bit of it too. Oh, bomb. Yeah, I want this. If I can get... There we go. It's a shame he does not have a health bar, but I know that that bomb did a lot. I didn't clear above me. That was damn foolish. And this is like the better version of the other one. For Christ's sake. It's the second time I've gotten them both. Health plus. I think this one actually is full health. I think that's what it means. And I didn't get any money, fine. Still kind of wish I had the ability. Fucking hell. Oh, good. Oh, good. Do, do, do. And there's a champion monster. Okay, good. I was about to say. I feel better. That's important. When fighting demon spawn, it's important to feel your best. If you have a poor self-image, they will eat you alive. Luck and fire damage. Okay, so finally this is a little better. Damage down, rate of fire up, immolate all. Shit. Oh no. This is the one effect I like the least. It's flamethrower. It shoots frequently. Obviously, it doesn't do a lot of damage, and most importantly of all, even though it pierces, its range is too short to truly be of use. It's my least favorite effect, but I can't drop it. Can I? Actually, I'm just curious about something here. My rate of fire is up, but I have a shitty way of attacking. And I have to stay way the fuck up close with the boss. That's gonna be fantastic. Although I am getting a lot of chilled shots out of this because I'm firing so frequently. Good. A little bonus health. Trying to hold off on using that potion for as long as I can. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be... There it is. Wasn't going to be able to hold off much longer anyways. There it is. So now I just have to clear these fuckers out. Got them. What'd I get? Well, at least it's not like I have below standard luck, I guess. That is the one thing that flames are actually good at, these rushing enemies. I think they're kobolds or something, but whatever they are, they rush you, and these flames are ridiculously good at dealing with them. But lasers have, like, nice range. They tick very quickly. Like, I have to be perfectly honest, really anything is better than these fucking flames. If I can find anything at all, even cold, I will replace these in a heartbeat. This weapon has to go. And if I'd known what it was when I tried to pick it up, I would not have picked it up. because that much damage reduction is fucking insane. Oh, wait, isn't that another? It's been so long since I've successfully defeated the Star Child thing that I don't really know what his mechanics are, as it were. And that is definitely a champion monster. As usual, tanky as fuck. He dropped a potion? Oh, no, he didn't. Fire damage up. Okay, that is good. And this is magic? Alright. I guess it's just when bullets hit. I got caught. Man. Alright, I'm going to do one more and this will be my last one. Scientist is the shit. Oh, alright. I'm getting all the exact same items like every run. I'll swear. Now, if they want to give me the Octilleron, I will in no way complain about that development whatsoever. I will take it. I will be happy that I have been blessed, and I will end the lives of my enemies. Oh shit. That was the worst possible timing for you feel ill. Wow. Wait, didn't that hurt my damage? Yep. Great. Damage matters so much. Yay, explosion. Wait a minute. Yeah, low damage versus the Star Child seems like a recipe for disaster. I mean, even 1 damage was low as far as I'm concerned, so I don't know. Do have a lot of health. It's not all full though, which means it functionally doesn't count. I'm gonna move on. If I don't fight him on the first floor, I'm pretty sure I won't see any more pedestals, any other opportunities to fight him on subsequent floors, so yeah. It's your one and only chance. Wow, look at me hammer on him for that entire effect and get nowhere. Damage up, movement speed down. Well, now I'm at the base movement speed for all classes, so that's okay. The damage is really important though. It's already having a really significant effect. Look at this shit. All right, we need a weapon, a good weapon, or a book, both preferably. But you know, if they only want to give me one, I'll take what I get. Yeah, this is so much better. Okay, we're gonna get something here, probably an active. Become invulnerable. It's not terrible, it's just got more limited uses than this. It's primarily useful when you're fighting like a champion monster or a boss, but I wouldn't be activating it on a consistent basis and be able to just clear out space like I can with this. And frankly, I'd rather have the boss dead than just be invulnerable to its damage. Health, bomb, awaken. I do kind of want bomb, and there's nothing else to do with money. Yes! I will absolutely fight them. Even if I hadn't dropped a whole bunch of health. Alright, clear, clear, clear. Everybody get the fuck out of here. Oh, I want that first, though. Because you never know if you're going to get some godly item out of it. Oh! Fuck you. Fuck all of you. I hate those things so much. Golden Vajara. Prevent. Wait, did this say it prevents me from firing? So I can get out of the way, but I can't do anything else. I shouldn't have done that because I'm about to activate this and there's no need for me to see all this space. Give me the goods. Okay, just straight up fire is fine. Max MP, terrible. I know what that does. It's not worth it. Well, still getting a book is important. All right. Oh, good. Fire and a blast deal extra damage. I remember this, and I don't like it. The extra damage that you get for firing in a blast is not worth the rate of fire, like, hit that you take. Because the rate of fire hit isn't really expressed in the stats. And now this is just something I permanently do. Rate of fire is up. Good. This is damage, which is also really good. 1.54. All right, with damage, rate of fire up and the blast, that will help a little bit. It's not going to go back to like what it was, but and those fuckers are tanky. I do not like them at all. More max hit points. That's a lot of hit points. This could actually be really good for us. Because part of the reason you ever want damage is because then everything goes down like immediately and you don't have to deal with it. But if you can stay up and do plenty of damage over time, that can also work. I don't want to kill that particular fish. There's nothing over there. If I can fire at him, I will, but I'm not going to go all the way over there just to find him. Fish are also a bit tanky, but the mushrooms are a bit worse because every once in a while I'll get like a nasty clump of them. And because they affect your ability to move around, just like that, they can really lock you out of spaces. And because you then oftentimes, the safest thing to do is just wait for them to clear. You can dodge through them, but unknown relic. Oh no. Okay, I don't have any fire damage bonuses, so I'm going to get rid of that. I hate waves of flame. Just like last time when it got us fucking killed. But still. There. I was wondering what the right angle would be. Okay, I'm out of here. There's nothing that either of them are going to drop that I would want. Yeah. Anyways, part of the reason that getting trapped even matters as far as those mushrooms are concerned is exclusively because you can end up in a situation where, because they all die like one after another and you can't even reach them because of the ring of spores that they create, you end up in a situation where like the level is closing and you have to get out or you'll take damage and then you still have to fight through them. More hit points. If I find any champion monster, assuming that I can get within range, I'm gonna fire off bomb. I mean, I could save it for the boss, but I think I'd much rather use it there. God fucking damn it. There we go. You know, as much as I just complained about those mushrooms a second ago, I feel like their spores last less time than they used to. And that's good. It's very good. They used to be stupid annoying. Probably for the exact reason I was describing. Um, it might be worth it. Oh, it's worth it. What? Open eye. I'll take that for sure. Fuck. God, that's awful. All right, I got that brain thing again. Health, I'll take it. So, Luck Abounds is on this level. I'm not quite sure what that translates into. Man, this thing again? Yeah, this is definitely my last run. I am annoyed that I keep finding the exact same shit. It's not a problem that used to occur. Good, good, good. So now I need like 3 more, or they can give me a full health thing like that. Ooh, they added a sound effect to his teleport. That's good. Wow, I found the exit already? Ooh, that's a champion right there. Look at him go. Uh, holy shit. That might have just made my run. Wow, 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 wow. And there's a champion monster right the fuck there. So let's clear out some space. Oh, too late. I already got his attention. Rate of fire. I needed that. Unknown relic. Fire at 3 extra foes. Way better than just 1. I don't think I've ever heard that sound effect before. Oh, I think I have. I think it's indicating that I had found this chest and I just hadn't actually seen it yet. Done deal. I will very, very happily take on this chest. It appears to have spawned some non-boss entities. That's fine. Minor additional challenge. Dreamweb Major fires 2 lasers way, way better. Start fires for a while, go ahead. Holy shit. Obviously, I didn't activate it right in the middle of fighting things, so it probably is better than that, but versus shooting fire. Oops. Wow. All right, I'm out of here. This is good. think it's over this way. Look at his health go. Alright. Malignant Flesh Beast is down to stage 2. Yeah, his health is really suffering. Done. Was quite good, actually. Unknown relic, if I remember correctly. Hit points. More luck down. Rate of fire up. Good, good, good. And the luck is all balanced out now. So basically I got a higher rate of fire. Blue aspect stone. Max MP, max regen, movement speed. I don't know what his X does. Wait, what? Oh, heal for 1 HP. That's quite good. Makes him fairly resilient. I think I'd rather deal with the scientist. uh, see, I can still heal myself. It's not so terrible. Move speed and rate of fire. Good, good, good. 30% bonus. Good. I'm trying to make up for the fucking blast. I feel better. Can't go that way. Think I can? Yeah. Come on. It would be nice to stop hemorrhaging health. Open for all of your money. Woo! Oh man, really rolled the dice with that one. He got me. Though, come to think of it, I'm not sure I've ever seen that shopkeep before, where he takes all of your money in exchange for whatever's inside. Good, good, good. Yeah, I told you this blast thing wasn't really worth it. Basically, the lasers are what's saving me. I need so much more fucking damage. Ooh, bomb. I like bomb. Does such a good job of taking huge chunks of health out of enemies, especially if you get close to them and like multiple things hit them. Wow, wow, wow. Champion monster somewhere. There he is. Rats. Wasted the bomb. Okay, so damage is up. Plague damage has been really easy to get in the past couple of runs. Um, and good. Good. I like plague damage more than, say, ice damage. Really? That's pretty interesting. That's one down. And because Dreamwed Major can hit two enemies at once, I've never seen this before either, so this is definitely cool. I'm enjoying this. A new arsenal of weapons is available. Unknown relic, unknown relic. Now your bullets are strange. Launch missiles. Follower absorbs bullets. Let's see what this one does. Oh, yeah, nope, I'm done with that. It's even worse. I'll take the missiles. The swords do have an advantage to them. It is simply that they move slowly, and while they are in contact with enemies, they don't like vanish on contact. They just sort of persist until however long they're going to last, and then they vanish. Now, the other thing is they're also not stopped by walls. So you can stand on one side of a wall and be close enough to an enemy, and your character will fire because it knows that it can hit the target. So you can stand like right here and it'll fire a whole bunch of like rotating swords, and if they happen to be in the right section of the rotation, they'll get hit, and if they aren't, they won't. Bullets are strange is not something I am a fan of. It's interesting. It's unique. The spinning swords thing is kind of cool, but I was not a fan of Divine Hammer in Diablo 2 either for kind of the same reason. But I am sort of digging the missiles. Like, I'm not a huge fan of missiles for a couple reasons. One, they're not elemental damage. Two, while they seek, I don't feel that they always hit their target, and sometimes they'll expire without hitting their target. And sometimes they can sort of spin around in circles without ever impacting what they're trying to hit because they came in at the wrong angle or the target moved or whatever. If the missiles went over walls, they would be fantastic and I would love them, but they don't, and so I don't. Okay, so there's kind of nothing left. Hmm. Technically, I can sometimes produce a health plus effect out of my potions ability, so it is kind of worth, activating when you can, even just for you feel better. Being able to gain 2 hit points back is well worth it. And incidentally, those beholders used to be way more dangerous because their laser was faster and persisted quite a bit. Uh, Here we go. Yeah, this thing's cooldown is so fucking long. I mean, this is technically a better way, using her ability to get hit points back is technically a better way to go about it. Come on. Wow. I am not thrilled about the movement, or sorry, the rate of fire decrease though. But 15% movement is the fastest I've ever seen, so yay. Oh, this is not good. Wish I knew what Luck Abounds means. Okay, so I've been this way. Wow, that is an interesting image. Very otherworldly. No, not introspective. I don't need that. Oh no! Fuck you. All right, we're just chilling here for a little bit, folks. And this could be bad. This could be real bad. Mm, that's odd. Monsters, I don't think, can spawn on sections of tile that you can't occupy. Ooh, blood feels hot. I'm actually okay. I was about to say I was feeling kind of nervous because I could not see the exit, and we'd been here for a while because we had to wait for. Uh, just land, you assholes! Come on! Damn it! The chest kind of occupies a little space and can sort of block your movement. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't like this guy because he fires off those missiles and they're so fast that you just can't avoid them. And he also does that obnoxious dashing thing. Come on. This guy is one that I think I've only defeated once, and I was way stronger than this. Good. Ridge Pteronomicon. Fires Fearful Bullet? No way. Movement speed is down, but yet more maximum health. I mean, thank fucking God, right? God, this thing is a real pain in the ass. Well, I'm actually kind of astounded I've gotten as far as I have. Um, Having fuck tons of hit points has kind of made a difference. Like, I took a lot of damage at one point, sort of all at once on the same level. Open eye, I'll take it. Is there anything I can see of particular value? I don't see any bosses. It's kind of hard to keep an eye out on them because I also want to make sure I'm not running into shit. I feel introspective. Oh, good. But I also didn't see any, like, books or weapon repositories. Now, if you're wondering what's happening, the introspection lasted longer than the open eye. So when open eye ended, introspection brought me in. Yeah. It is nice, however, that this sword absorbs bullets. Like, I feel ill. Oh, good. I think that's health, yeah. There were a lot of particle effects on that laser because because everything was slowed. It's kind of funny. All right, let's see if this works. Bad time to feel introspective. Come on. Huh. So activating it changes the bonus I'm getting. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's not super great. Well, it is actually in a lot of ways. It's just not going to be. Wait a minute. Let me think about this for a second. So I can shoot a series of fireballs, and I do some. Oh, I don't do any bonus fire damage. I think I'll take this because it changes my attack fundamentally. And versus the boss, even though not all of the bullets will hit him, as they spiral, they should hit him more than he would be hit if it was just me firing bullets. It also seems to override my burst attack. Oh, hold on a second. All right. Ah, dizzy. Oh well, at least you guys get to see the effect. I hope it doesn't bother you too much. It actually doesn't really bother me. Um, it doesn't hurt my ability to sort of navigate or do anything. Um, it's not even really all that annoying, to be perfectly honest. But I know that visual effects often bother other people. So if you're one of them, sorry. Teleport away. Not useful versus the boss. Fortunately, the dizzy effect has ended. All right, so there's the exit. We can leave whenever we want. But ideally, there should be more murder going on. Gamble here, really? All right. All right. Hmm. Come on, you fucker. Out of my face. I think he's a champion? Yep, he was a champion, alright. Block a whole bunch of elemental damage. Roll the warding stone. Invulnerable for 1 second. Whatever. What the hell? Whoa. Trying to take this a little slower so that I can store up more hit points instead of rushing into dangerous areas. God fucking damn it. Enough with the introspection. It's the only visual modification that I actually mind. Although I have to say, it is a punishing effect. I will grant them that. I apparently did not clear out the exit portal. Alright. Boss time. Oh, here goes nothing. Right. Yeah, I don't know if this is... Oh. Feel better. Good, good, good. That laser gem thing was new. Multiple phases are not. That's real bad. Oh no. God damn it. Until my blood stops feeling thick, I can't really go in there. Oh man. Oh god, this is the worst time for that shit. Help me out, RNGesus. Oh. Wait, I thought there were 3 stages. Apparently I win. Awesome. What a way to go out on the last run. Good. Oh, well, I don't want to skip all of it. Tri-Blade Forge, and Grundy's Palanchetta. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will probably do some more of this a bit later, and I will see